Good morning. So, how is everyone doing? So, I've got to laugh. There is no perfect time to really do a video here where I live. So, I hope you enjoy the music from downstairs. Um, if you've got earbuds on, I'm sure you'll hear it. Who knows what they're doing? It doesn't matter. So, Friday, September 29th. Happy full moon in Aries. I just got a giggle in me, I guess. Yeah, so how are you doing with this energies? You know, if you watched my video yesterday, you knew that took me 3 times to get that one out, and I still didn't think it made any sense. But then I watched, sorry, I'm telling you, something's gonna go wrong. It's gonna go wrong today. So then I watched K Moon's videos. I don't know if you're familiar with her. K Moon, just the letter K and the word moon. Find her on YouTube. Beautiful energy readings about, the transits that we're under now. And it just made perfect sense why the energy's been like all over all over the place for me. It is a very personal transit. Well, we got Aries, which is the sign of the self, yeah. And then there are no planets aspecting this transit, this moon. So that just doubly makes it more personal. There's plenty of asteroids and everything. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and take a look at her videos. Got two, one for the Lightworker series and then one for Twin Flames. The Lightworker one really explains more about this energy. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on. I thought I'd lighten things up a little bit. Got the fairy tarot. I've got the unicorns. Let's just see, So one of the things that came out in K Moon's video was, what lessons did we learn during this past Mercury retrograde and the Venus retrograde? And I was really shocked and surprised and pleased, rather, about what I finally realized what the lesson was for me. And it's about, where have I not been taking accountability for myself and leaving it to others to help me get my name out there as a reader or a medium. Where have I not been stepping up in my own, spiritual world? And yeah, so that's gonna change. I'm like really raring to go, but I know I've got to take some methodical steps here, be very intentional in what I want to create. Well, yeah, that's what we all want to create, right? New life. New life. Let's get it on. Yeah, let's keep going, Spirit. Happens to be a 11 card. Got time to go. Yeah, number 9 adds up. 4 and 5 obviously is 9. Time to walk away and release everything that's just not for you anymore. And I know I say this quite often. It's like, things have an expiration date. That includes your thoughts, your beliefs, what you're telling yourself about, your financial situation, your romantic situation, your work situation, your health, everything. All of that, it's done, it's over with. It's time to just walk away from it. It's time to move away from it. Moving on toward, when you do that, it's like 8 of Cups. When you walk away from things that are emotionally unfulfilling, you walk toward the 9 of Cups. You walk toward, that emotional fulfillment, the 9 and 10 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is the hermit walking to the mountain to, become the hermit, to commune with the divine and with nature and with themselves, and to come out on the other side wiser than when they entered their solitude. So, Treasure Island, that's where we're going. where we're going, baby. Yeah. A lot of nines. Getting some nines. 911, 119. Yeah. Deep knowing. That moon. This is very deeply emotional moon. What did I write down? Yeah, deeply compassionate, emotional. It is opening up the 1111 portal because today is the 29th. Yeah. No, it's not 11, it's 12. I thought it was a 2 as it was sitting on the table. So I take that back. But still, 9. We got 999. Hearing the theme from the Jeffersons. Moving on up to the east side. Just things are about to become so beautiful. This energy, we've got eclipse energy. We're in as well next month. You know, we've got a new moon eclipse in Libra. We've got the full moon eclipse in, gosh, I don't remember which sign. Why am I thinking Taurus? But I'll say more about that when we get to it. All right. Fairies, let's lighten some things up here. This energy is heavy. It's feisty. It's angry. It's, you know, accidental. Be careful. Just go slow. Make sure you're not over pushing yourself too much and going too fast. Road rage. Bee stings. I got stung by a bee. Got stuck between my glasses and my temple, and can't take off my glasses to look at it because I can't see without my glasses. So it's been challenging, but I swatted at it, and I have no idea how it got from where it was to where it ended up. It just went popped right back in, right in there. I had no idea how just things are crazy. Watch your feet. Your feet under this moon are very susceptible to, I'm hearing splinters, bumping your toes, um, God forbid, breaks. Just, let's be careful. There are also some trolls out there. You know, I've had my channel attacked. One of my latest videos was attacked, and you just gotta laugh, you know. Report and delete, report and delete. Yeah. It's just, the energy is just so erratic. Page of Swords. Keep your wits about you on here. Be smart. Use your tools. There's the Aries energy. Ace of Wands. A lot of fire. What we got here? Knight of Wands. Moving in quick. With these two, I'm getting the two swings like I was getting yesterday. You know, can either go toward passion, like ba 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 boom kind of passion, like player energy, getting it, coming in and then leaving as quickly as they came in. I'm also getting fire, anger energy, rage. It's like something can pop off really quickly and just giving you that whiplash sense. But there is a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands. New life, time to go. Well, where are we going? Two of Cups, partnership, emotionally fulfilling partnership, reciprocal partnership, falling in love with life again. Not just, doesn't have to be a partnership, it could just be you falling in love with life again. You know, Ace of Wands, Two of Cups. falling in love with the self. You know, Aries is about the self, remember. So we can't fully love another until we fully love ourselves. I mean, we can try. All of us have tried, always said, okay, I think I love this person, or yeah, I love this person. The next person comes along, and yeah, I love this person. There are many different forms of love until you can fully experience and recognize true unconditional love, but it comes from in here first. Seven of Seven of Pentacles, seven of Autumn. Yeah, this energy wants to. I'm not taking those. Yes, they are. No, see, see, my ego wanted to put them back. That's another thing that about this Aries full moon is the ego is ripe. It is ripe. Yeah, something has been. This is a good opportunity to reflect and really take stock of the work that you've put in so far. Is what I'm hearing. King of Summer, King of Cups, and Knight of Swords. If this is a partnership coming in, this is someone who's got some really deep feelings and they're coming in quickly. They know what they want and they're coming to get it. If it's not a person coming in, this is the energy of, some heart opening and being very intentional. Again, I'm hearing that. Be methodical, and it's funny, I don't have the Knight of Pentacles here, but be methodical. Set your intention, be very crystal clear on what you want moving forward. Be crystal clear on what you want and intend to release with this full moon energy. Listen to your heart. What is your heart saying to you? I do have to say I am getting partnership energy here with the Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Cups, Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles even. This is, something that's been in the works for a long time. It's taken years. It's required you to have patience. And I'm feeling right now your patience is being called upon once again, because there's some fast moving energy here that if you're not careful, you're going to be tripped up and you're going to have to backtrack to clear some things up. So in order to get it correctly, or in order to move in the way that your higher self is really calling you to move, you've got to be patient, not allowing this energy to really steamroll you, which it can. Justice. We are in Libra season, time of balance. Yeah, balancing the ego versus the higher self, the ego versus the collective, the ego versus distortions, the lower ego, versus the I don't know how to phrase that. And so we've got the distorted ego, which is the one that really gets us in trouble a lot, and then we've got the true ego. So I guess I'll call it that, the true ego, which is, it's here to protect us. It's here to say, I feel this energy. We see that this energy is really fast movement and it wants to push you forward. But I feel like this time it's time to sit. It's time to have a little more patience. It's time to reflect. Take stock of where you've come from and what you want to release right now. This is not the time to go fully into the full throttle. It's like partial throttle, if that makes any sense. But things are coming into balance. Things are working out. If this is a connection, this is something that has been just out of alignment for a really long time, and it looks like it's coming into alignment. So we take that however it resonates. Let's get a couple more cards, please, fairies. Ten of Cups, yeah. Emotional fulfillment. Love in life. Just, I'm hearing loving life. One more. And there she is. Five of Cups. Oh, we're going to have to get more on that. Just one more on that. Bottom of the deck, Lovers. Balance. All right, taking it. And we do have the King of Wands on the bottom after that. So this Knight of Wands, if this is someone coming in, if it's not, it's you, but there's a progression, there's a maturity occurring. Five of Cups coming in, Five of Cups is about, just paying too much attention to the past, not looking at the two cups that are waiting for you here. So I wanted to clarify that. And we've got the Lovers, and we've got the Temperance card, balance again. Another balance energy. It's really important to balance your time and your energy here. Making a decisions from the heart space. Decisions that you can trust, because they're coming from you and you alone and not from the outside. If this is a partnership, it looks beautiful. Really looks beautiful. This full moon energy is just bringing in fresh new energy, fresh new energy. The best word I can give to that. It's fresh. It's new. It's exciting. It's something that's been in the works for a long time. So you guys have had to wait. We do have a King of Cups coming in here. Somebody who's got really deep emotion, and they're not used to sharing it or expressing it, but they're very devoted and sincere. But this King of Cups they're ready to really express themselves, because they came in with the Knight of Swords. It's got a lot to say. This King of Cups has a lot to say. This King of Cups, if this is a person coming in for you, is coming in with the hopes that they'll be received. Just a little nod off of the last video I did, or one of the last videos I did, I can't remember, where the Divine Masculine, maybe it was the last Twin Flame reading I did, where the Divine Masculine was hoping that the feminine is open to receive them, because it's been a minute. It's been quite a minute since they've been in even communication, let alone physical contact. So, pardon me. Let's get a little bit on that Ace of Wands, please, fairies. New beginning, passionate. Yeah, it's faded. This is definitely, we've got time to go, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Wands right underneath each other. It's been something that it's like harvest time, where I live. It's autumn, it's the end of September, and we are in harvest time. There's pumpkins, there's apples, there's, oh, it's my favorite time of year. It's just, oh, I love it. The smells. I don't like the allergies of the hay fever that I have, but um, I get through. But it's my favorite time. I just love the colors and the feel of you know, the time, knowing that even though we're going into the deep of the winter, I know that underneath that surface of all the snow and the trees and not having their leaves, there's just so much going on. We're being prepared for the spring, and this energy here, this movement, this moving toward your Ten of Cups. You can take this as the Ten of you know Pentacles as well. Treasure Island. We're just moving toward everything that we've ever wanted. It's faded. This new start, this new life, it's faded. It's time for the wheel to turn up. Yeah, healing some heartache. Three of Swords on the bottom. It's been a long, hard road. Is what I'm hearing for whoever this is resonating with. Let's finish this up before outside noise gets any louder. Final message, please. Guidance from the unicorns. We have had geomagnetic storms. I'm just recognizing that we have had a lot of auroras, even in our area up near Lake Ontario. All across the globe, we've had a lot of reports of auroras, and that's thanks to the CME, the geomagnetic storms, solar flares, everything is going into play right now with this full moon energy to help us move forward on our ascension, to help us with the upgrades and the elevation that we're all going through, whether you are aware of it or not, and whether you want it or not. It has to happen. It's part of the energetic ascension of Gaia, really. Well, there's some Aries energy. You got some passion. There's one side of the Aries energy. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Yeah. Falling in love with life again. Falling in love with life again. Increase your energy levels. Definitely up leveling with this energy. Let's get one more. I feel like I need a counterbalance with that one. We do have balance twice on we got justice and temperance. We need to balance this out. How do we balance out this passion? Growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. Yeah, this is that. Take baby steps. This energy is going to feel like it wants to push us, that we want to move really quickly. It is very, very very, very important that we have intention, that we know where we're going, that we know what we're asking for, we know what we want to manifest. Very interesting that the like I said, the page of, or the Knight of Pentacles didn't come out here, because I'm just getting that. Be intentional with your steps, be light with your steps, be mindful with where you're moving. When you're driving today, like I said, road rage, just be mindful, slow down. You're going to feel like you're going to want to rush, like you're going to be late for something, you're going to want to rush. But no, Spirit is just coming through and saying, really take notice. It's like if we rush, we're not present, and that's when accidents happen. And I love this energy that said, this card that says, take baby steps as you grow. This energy is going to push us, and we are all growing. That's a given. But we have to take it slow, because we don't want to miss any of the steps. We don't want to miss any of the guidance. It's really important to pay attention. Yeah, pay attention. Use discernment. It says, all is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. That was coming through this week as well. To keep your cards close to your chest. But be very discerning in this energy. Is it true ego, or is it the distorted ego? Is it passion that's going to make you grow, or is it anger and the lower energy of passion that's just going to destroy things that you're trying to build? Sometimes, although sometimes you got to be discerning, again, got to be discerning, because sometimes what we're building or what we've built so far, it does have to come down if it's not in alignment, if it's not balanced with where we're going and what we came here to do, be, and all that. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me, as always, from my heart to yours. Energy feels a little bit better than it did yesterday, a little more clear, but still, take your time, slow down, be present, be wise, stay in your knowing, stay in your heart, stay grounded. I can't express that enough. You've got a new life coming. You've got a new life coming. Just be a little more patient, okay? When the time is right, all in divine timing. All right, till next time, I love you.